Hello, it's Jenny from Murphy's Garden and you join me back by the broad beans. I just wanted to do a follow on to the other two videos we did about growing broad beans. So now is the time to pinch out the tops of the broad beans, and the reason for doing that is that once they get to the height you want, they're starting to finish flowering and they're starting to form little pods. Right down at the bottom the pods are forming, so that's the time to pinch out. And the reason for doing that, because you don't want them to continue growing taller and taller, because they're putting all their energy into getting taller rather than focusing on developing the lovely broad beans, which is why you're growing them. The other reason is that the sap that's rising up to the top is quite sweet, and so it has a tendency to attract black fly. Sometimes you'll see when you pick them that they're covered in black fly. These aren't too bad actually, there aren't any in this one. Oh, there are a few little black flies, but they're attracted to that lovely sticky sweet sap. So by pinching out the tops, it diminishes the risk of getting black fly. If you have got a bit of black fly, don't worry about it. Just pinch them out. It won't harm the broad beans. You'll still get nice broad beans. So I'll just show you what to do. So here's a broad bean, and all you're going to do is just between your thumb and finger, just pinch out the top. And if you look to see whether there's any black fly, there isn't in this one. And if there isn't, if you haven't got any black fly, these can be stir fried. They're really nice, just stir fried. So you can enjoy them for dinner and just continue to do that, go round them all. And you can just see on this plant that we've got some little broad beans forming. There they are there, cute little broad beans. So we'll let them get bigger. They're looking really healthy, they're looking really good. And we'll just go around all of them, pinching out the top shoots. The Mizuna you can just make out through there. That's starting to go to seed as well. We've been eating that and that's been lovely. We'll continue eating it and pull it out, and then we can keep this area nicely weeded to stop any competition. So everything in the vegetable patch is doing really well. We've got the courgettes, the butternut squashes, the corn, the beans, the peas, the French beans, and all the flower garden and all the fruit on this side. So it's all looking lovely, and we'll continue growing our broad beans and we'll catch up with those whenever they're, probably the next time will be when they're ready to harvest. In the meantime, I'll perhaps stir fry these. I'll get them into the kitchen because they're starting to go a little bit limp, and try not to eat any black flies, but probably a good source of protein. Anyway, see you in the next one. Bye for now.